Moving is kind of an interesting phase in life. I feel like for me, it's been kind of this process of mourning my mid to late 20s. And honestly, when I moved into the space, it was kind of an abrupt decision. And 4 years went by, and looking back, I'm like, wow, I have accomplished quite a lot. And, this space really serves as a memory vessel for a lot of key moments of my 20s. But in this moment, in the process of moving, my brain literally could not stop hyper focusing on the harsh realities of failed accomplishments, like the things that did not work out, the things that went wrong, the things that I wish I could have done better. And truthfully, I'm kind of trying to rewire the way that I'm processing this moment because there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good to reflect on. And I think it's more beneficial for me to focus my energy on that. And also, like, there's also the excitement of the unknown, right? All the possibilities and the stories that can really unfold in the future. And also, as somebody who enjoys the process of decorating, I've just been so eager trying to imagine what the new place would look like when I'm all moved in. And so I just want to say that I'm grateful that I got to experience living on my own through a global pandemic while working as an independent contractor and going to school full time. Like, this space really encapsulates all of that. And I'm so grateful because it truly is a reflection of my strength and furthermore instills in me that I'm capable of accomplishing the things that I want if I work towards them, and that it's okay to take a leap of faith. And so I'm very excited for what's to come, the good, and also the bad, because they kind of come together. We're home. We're home. Okay, it is the next day. I've been moving all morning. It is 1 p.m. right now. I have moved quite a bit of stuff here, and I do have a few more that I'm going to move before I have to go to work later. But I realized I never really give you guys a tour. So I'm gonna do that really quick before I keep moving stuff in here, just so you can see the before and the process, and also hopefully when it's all completed, which I don't think it's going to be completed for a while. But all right, let me show you guys. Okay, so this is the door. When you walk in, you have the hallway, but we're gonna step into here, which is the living space. So you walk through. This is the best part, is this view. I love it so much. It's beautiful. You can access the balcony from the living space, or you can turn right here, which leads you into the kitchen. And yes, it is messy again in the process of moving, but this is the kitchen. It's small. I need to figure out counter space configuration, something in that corner. But yeah, so we have the balcony, which is beautiful. I just love all the greenery that I'm looking at. Like, I love it. And here is the bedroom. So we're gonna go back to that hallway. Here we have storage, laundry hookup, which I'm really excited about. We have a spare bathroom, guest bathroom. And then the bedroom. Closet to the right, closet to the left, and yeah, the bedroom. And if you turn, we have the main bathroom, which is very small, okay? She is small, but it's fine. Okay, so it is moving day 3. It is the last day of trying to get everything in here for the most part, and I'm excited. finally coming to an end. It's been quite a hard process doing it alone, but today I'm going to have the bigger pieces come in, and my father's going to help me with that. So that'll be nice to have help. But yes, I'm excited for the weekend when I can start organizing and putting things together as much as possible. So yeah. I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, especially since it's one of those things I'll hear all the time, but sometimes it really does take a while for things to resonate. The other night, I finally realized that being alive is essentially being in this constant flow of transition. There are big moments, of course, like graduating, a breakup, a new job, giving birth, a big move. But the transitional period is constant, and I feel like that's what makes life so exciting. I think that change is simply the natural state of life. And each change, whether it's subtle or it's profound, it contributes to the beauty and the complexity of our personal lives, our personal narratives. And I feel like that's all there truly is to life. Because of the move, I've been doing some work at home. So my building has some pretty strict and maybe slightly ridiculous moving restrictions. Essentially, I can only move Monday to Friday between 9 and 5. And as you can imagine, it was pretty hard to find help. And I ended up doing 90% of the work alone. And I deeply regret not hiring movers for the process. I had the intention of wanting to save money, but had I known what I know now, like the true cost of doing it alone, like its physical and emotional toll, how it affected my work, etc., etc., I would have hired movers in a heartbeat. I was moving from 9 to 5, then going to work from till 11 p.m. And I mean it, I was literally doing the most, but you live and you learn. It is another day and the sun is about to set. I just got home from work and I would really like to tackle the mess that is behind me. It's been here for about a week now since I moved in. And I kind of want to get that space cleared out just to make it feel a little bit more organized. And I have boxes still everywhere because I've been working. Um, so I went to IKEA and I purchased like a shelving unit. I want to build that out and put it in my one storage unit. So I'm going to try to get that done today before I head to the gym. So yeah, let me just fast forward this part and take the time, first of all, to say thank you for watching this video. I sat on it for a really long time debating if I should post it or not because of the image quality. Everything is very underexposed. I decided to try a new camera setting in the midst of this move and I never had the time to sit down and review the footage. Rookie mistake, terrible mistake. And I was sitting here wondering, like, is it even worth posting this video? But I was reflecting back on my first apartment and something sort of similar happened. I had recorded so much footage and I never posted it. I never compiled it together. And I do regret not doing that. And so I decided to just get it done, post it, and so yeah, here we are. I want to be able to look back at this moment in my life and, you know, reminisce with some nice visuals. Maybe it's not perfect the way that I want it to be, but you know, things hardly ever turn out as planned. And yeah, I wanted to have like a visual capsule of this moment to romanticize it and whatnot. But thank you so much for watching this video. It truly does mean a lot that you took time and you sat down and you watched this whole thing, because there's so much to do. There's always so much to do in life, and I'm sure you have a limited amount of time and you took it and you spent it on my video. So I'm forever thankful. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.